he should be good.
All right. Welcome to broadcast number 2 on the 2010's Pittsburgh Penguins are leading.
You need me to film again? Yeah, I'm not going to mess around.
He's out here with a shorty area. Here's from Viking.
I'll start doing it.
It is. Pennsylvania will face off against the Chicago Mission.
Did you pan down here to see how it looks? Yeah.
One for Chicago. They'll play the Huntington team later on the season. The Pens already defeating Huntington 4-3 earlier this month. The Pens were led in that game. At number 43, Evan, who walked away with 4 points in the game, a goal and 3 assists. At number 6, the newcomer, Rose Hunt. He started the scoring off the field and had a fantastic play in the fifth. The Penguins split time in game 1. Muffle in the voice that partially due to a mask that I've got to wear for us. We're going to try to hold the microphone a little further away this time. Not getting as much information. This is all the feedback from the scoreboard up and running in the last game. We're hoping that'll be consistent for you throughout the game. At least a relatively accurate time after the period and the score. Chicago Mission team, at the top 5. They're led by 4 Chicago Mission players on the top. So we'll keep an eye on the impact of those players. Penguins getting their warm-up game. Warming up over the goalies. Penguins last game was focused on a pretty heavy time difference as far as offensive zone goes. Probably had about a 2 or 3-1 advantage on the shot. Really played well too.
In the offensive zone, they started a little slow. Had a stretch in the second period. I think they went about 10 minutes without giving up a shot to the Honeybake team. Honeybake, as usual, got some stellar goaltending. As you'll be able to see, the camera angle is this very small rink here for this game. A very small rink. The camera angles could be difficult. We're at Viking Ice Arena in Hazel Park. We'll do the best to bring you everything we can. You'll see that in the left corner of what will be the Penguins' offensive zone in the first period, it'll be very difficult to get you a shot down there. We're also going to be pretty far away from the offensive zone and looking at it from behind. There are no stands here except in the end zone there for us to plug the production equipment in. They apparently have a very loud speaker system though, and I'm trying to talk over right now. The Pens gathering in around their crease. 2010 team. They're usually by 13 bullets in the heart of the game. Firing up the troops. Getting ready to roll. Trying to save your ears from the music a little bit. I'm going to mute us out until we're ready to go. We are underway. The puck into the mission end. They snap it back and forth, D-to-D, looking to make a breakout. Trying to send it a whole lot of ice, but it's intercepted there. Austin Wu into the offensive zone. We're going to have an offside call. I believe we were off on the left wing reel. Heavens, this music is very loud. It's Carter Wu, starting 5 for your Pens Elite. Rio pressuring. That goes into the left corner. He chips it into the zone, followed on by Carter. Brody Carter with the puck. Carrying it in deep. It's Austin Wu. He's checked from behind, and we're going to have a power play for the Penguins. Austin Wu ridden hard into the wall from behind. He gets up. No worse for wear. And we're going to have a Penguin power play. It's going to be Evans, Schub, and Paris up front. Schub and Valella on the D. Pens first power number 1. We're about 40 seconds into this one. A burning or cross-checking call puts the Pens on the power play. It's Jake Starr looking for Carter Schub. He circles deep, looks cross-ice for Paris, just off his stick. Evans skates on and carries it in. He's up into the offensive zone, working the puck deep. He's down on the ice. Towards the net, it's Carter Schub. In behind, centered for Schub. He's unable to get the shot off. Pressured in behind again. Jake Starr with it. Fires towards the net. That deflects just wide to the right. Sent back into the corner by the power play. They work it in behind. It is Evans. Evans still on it. In behind the net, he spins out, works it back up to the point again. He's putting men are open. Jake Starr fires one pretty low, and they send him the other way. Short-handed in they come with a big save by Henner. That was William Woods on the play for the Chicago Mission. Working his way up the ice after the block shot out front. Turning with it for Chicago. Maybe this is not the right roster. They have a number 5, which I don't know that they usually have. Shot on net by number 5. I thought we had the team names, but looks like they're not actually wearing their maybe their regulation jerseys. I don't know. It looks like a practice jersey for Chicago. So try to avoid messing anybody's name up. Austin Wu with the defensive draw. It's played up and into the Chicago end. They collect it there, going D-to-D. The pressure on by Ritson. Ritson and Filiaggi pressure. Ritson comes away with it. He stops and centers, looking for Wu, but finds Filiaggi. Now Wu. Wu back to the point. Julius keeps there. Sends it towards the net. It comes off of a defender and tops just over Wu's stick. Back to the point, no further than Julius. Julius looks up, finds Wu. Wu turning a shot, and it's in! It gets him 5-hole on the power play. Miss Porsche of Pittsburgh power play goal. 5 seconds left on the man advantage. Kept in by Dalton Julius, who's able to get it deep to the stick of Austin Wu, who was able to turn and rip one 5-hole for a 1-0 Pens Elite lead. Chicago wins the draw. They work it D-to-D and try to flip it back cross ice. Chicago's had a breakaway in this one stop. Here they come in 2-on-3. Cycled back up high. Played D-to-D again. Stepping into it, backdoor, a beautiful pass backdoor, the D-to-D pass, head up, looks backdoor and finds a player wide open for a tap in and a tie game. 12:07 to play in period number 1. A great connection and finish on that play. Pens Evans wins the draw. Off his stick and brought on by Chicago. They come in with speed. stopping and starting. Number 10 for the mission. Plays it back to the point again. His shot from out high. Deflected in front, fought off by Hanner. The rebound sticks out front. Now it's back to Chicago at the point. Battled for again. Evans diving, trying to keep it out, unable to, and that one gets in behind, and it's 2-1. Chicago. Penn's unable to clear that rebound out in front. Chicago doing a good job of working it to the point, getting those shots in from the point with a lot of traffic in front. Look for that to happen all game. Chicago. The Pens win the draw. It's back to Oftereye. He's pressured there. Forced further and turned it over. Now it's Wu. Austin Wu looking to break out. It's taken from him. He regains and gets it to Paris. Paris up through the offensive zone. He's bodied off hard. Into the Chicago end it goes. It's still Paris on the puck. Turning. Right into a Chicago player. It's a 2-on-1. Driving. It comes back to the original passer, but Hanner equal to the task on that one. Carter Shue playing it up for Paris. Off him into the stick of Jake Starr. The Pens are going to change. Jake Starr as Paris tries to enter the zone. It's turned back the other way by Chicago. Taken in by Starr to Ritson. Ritson tries the toe drag unsuccessfully. Played on by Starr. He finds Wu. Wu, the goal scorer for the Pens. Stopping, starting. With it and plays it up to Filiaggi. Filiaggi for Ritson. Ritson into the offensive zone. He's got Wu. He comes around. Little dangle and he's turned away. He still has possession though. Great puck possession from 13. Here's a toe drag. And one too many as it comes the other way. With speed comes Chicago. Crossing over through the center ice is number 3 again. He's been a very big impact in this one. Flying up ice. It's Villela taking it from him behind the net though. He finds Filiaggi. Filiaggi stomping. Villela following on with it. Villela chips it over for Julius. Julius will skate into it onside. Penguins changed a bit behind the play. Comes to Ritson. Ritson looking, plays it back to Villela. He tries a one-time pass it unsuccessfully, and it'll be a 3-on-1. Now it's a 2-on-0, but the pass misses. Here come the Pens. Following up on it is Villela. He plays it up and out of the zone. Real pressuring. Now Evans. Evans on the puck. He takes it from Chicago. Turning with it. Trying to chip it off the wall. It comes to Julius. We have a whistle and a call. We're just not sure what that call is. 9:42 to play. Chicago 2, Pittsburgh 1. Evans loses the draw. Chicago possesses D-to-D. Looking for that break-in. It's off a stick and right to that of Real. Real chips it in behind. Chicago takes control. They're able to get it out just past the blue line where Evans will take it and play it back to Starr. Starr back to Evans. Swooping through. Crossing over. Pass and Chicago counters. Pressured by Carter. Chicago in offsides. The pressure from Carter there forcing the play offsides. Looks like the Pens have settled down things a little bit. The Chicago team is very, very talented up front. They will be a handful. As you can see, they've got just as much speed, if not more, than this Pittsburgh team. Play a very aggressive team, and they work hard. Carter's Shue on the puck. Chicago looking to come up ice, they regroup. Playing it back into their own end. Taken there and set across in the direction of the right wing who's into the offensive zone. A back check by Brady Paris dislodges it, and he's got Wu. Wu's got Shue. Shue into the offensive zone. A little rub interference, no call. Wu with a nice pass there off the stick of Shue, just rolled a little bit too far. Was able to get in on net and covered up. 8:50 to play in period 1. 2-1 Chicago. Evans, Ritson, Filiaggi. Your 3-0 for the Pens. In the offensive zone. Turning with it is Filiaggi. Filiaggi shooting right into the logo. A nice face-off execution there. The puck got tied up on the wall. And Filiaggi was able to come out with it, curl out, and fire. Evans wins the draw to Filiaggi this time. It goes over to Villela, who tries for Ritson, but it's intercepted there by Chicago and brought back up. Nice, played nicely there, and it's Whitson turning with it. He's run into, but he's able to get it away just behind Evans, who waits for it. He's into the offensive zone, he's centering, and it's Evans to Filiaggi, and he ties the game. Evans, the pass comes behind him, he waits, catches it off the wall, is carrying enough speed to just get enough of an angle, and the driving center, number 10, Luca Filiaggi there to bang in the pass. A beautiful play. Here's the replay for you in the upper right corner of your screen. While you watch that, I'll give you the call. The Pens lose the draw, and Chicago looks to re-enter the zone. It'll be this Ryan Jack Reed. Real supported by Carter and Wu. It'll be Wu with it, and Chicago in offside. The coach is encouraging the players here to skate through the puck. Skate through it, don't reach, skate through. It's Wu on the draw. He moves it towards Carter, but it's taken by Chicago, play D-to-D, and they look for the zone entry. The stick of Wu reaching out. A shot fired from the side, blocked down by Starr. Then it'll be back into the defensive corner. Turning with it there, looking for Carter. Carter up off the wall. He chips it towards the center. Center Wu gets it back to Carter. He's able to play it back over to Wu, and it's up into the neutral zone. Austin Wu going with speed. Cutting in behind Carter. They're going to call it onside. Not sure if we would agree, but Pens onside is pinged back in, sent back deep by, I believe that's Ofterhide. Again, tough angle here for us as the broadcast crew as well. Special shout out to my man Chris Merlot on the camera work. Tough angles here in this one. And our production team, you might think there's 370 people in a truck outside, but there's just one guy, the great Nick Paris, with the production, the replays, the scoreboard at the bottom, working it. Jack Real plays it up through center to Wu. It's a 2-on-1. Sauced for Real, but just a little up high. From Wu to Real. 2-2, just under 7 minutes to play. Starr with it on the D zone. He turns back. Plays it D-to-D to Villela. He's pressured there. And it's a battle in the corner. Supporting it is Paris. Paris body off. And the Chicago team will turn with it. They regroup at center. Regrouping there, D-to-D, looking for a break-in. It's intercepted by Evans. He's brought down, no call. And Chicago counters 4-on-3 developing here. 4-on-4 with the back check of Paris. Shot off the pad and into the corner. Bodied there as they go to work. It's Julius. Julius battling. 2 mission players, 3 Penguins. It'll be Julius coming out with it. Skated on by Evans. It's tipped off his stick. Danger here. Tipped in and covered under the pad. Nice reflex save there. Able to cover that one up. We've got a defensive zone draw for Wu. Wu battling. Filiaggi skating up through the point, and it's Steely just overskates the puck. Almost a breaker for Filiaggi, the most recent Penguin goal scorer, but the Pens are back on the puck here. Worked up by Chicago, but no further than Julius, who plays it back into the center ice. Pressured there by Ritson. Ritson battling and leading. Chicago into the zone, stopping. Turning with it is the Mission. Mission in on Villela. Villela battling in the corner. Getting stick from behind. Hooked. Just hauled down, no call. Stick in the face. Wu comes away with it. Finds Filiaggi. Looks all the way across and just picked off. He was trying for Ritson. Turned by Chicago back the other way. They'll play it in behind and try to bang again. Very physical Chicago Mission team here. Trying to get the Pens to back off. It's Wu skating with it with power. Striding out of the offensive zone. He's got Whitson cross ice. He dumps it in and they get a change. It'll be Brady Carter on the pressure. Chicago plays it to the other side. Evans there. Finishes a pass across and it'll be Merlot. Merlot battling with a Chicago player. Evans scoots back on the back check to break up the play. Starr bodied there, a turnover, and it's into the high slot off a stick to the point. Blocked by Brody Carter up top. Evans to the battle. Down goes the Chicago player. Evans works it up, but not out. It'll be to the stick of Real. Turned over there. Played back deep again. Played through his skates, and Evans will turn after the save by Hanner. His heads up, hands and goes. Oh, it rolls off his stick. And Chicago will go the other way. Pens had a chance at a break there, but they pin back in their own end. Merlot, Evans to Rio off the center, and Evans has it again. They are flying up ice. It's just offsides on Chicago. Tough call there. Right call, but a tough call. 2-2 game, 4 minutes to play first period, in what has been a great battle between two very good teams. Chicago pickpocketing Carter Shube there and getting a shot on goal, stopped by Hanner. Austin Wu with the draw up at the point. Played low to high, and Ofterhide comes out. Ofterhide, looking, dangling, sends it up to Wu, off his stick, looking for Shube, and it comes to him. Shube centers, low and home, but Ofterhide's there. Ofterhide heads up, looks for the bottom right corner, and a nice save there. Looked like he shot it through the legs of the defender, creating a little bit of a screen. Goalie with a nice stop. Chicago looks to counter, and they're trying to get somebody out of there. It'll cost them an icing. This is a really well-played, hard-fought game. Two teams battling every single shift. Stickless, you gotta fly through the puck. Can't take a shift off, boys. It's Evans digging for a puck. Worked into a corner. Penguins keep it in there. I can't tell who, but it's in their possession. Oh, and now it comes to center to Merlot. Merlot looking to Villela. Merlot falls, Villela turns, finds Filiaggi. Looking to pin him on the point there. They're on the wall, and they do. They force that turnover. They're doing a very good job of attacking that breakout pass to the half wall for back checking. These Chicago forwards are flying out here today. And Chicago wins another draw. Back to the point. Work to the side. Pressured there by the stick of Villela. He's winning yet another battle. Taking a little bit of a cross check up high. Evans comes in from behind. He spins into it. Played up to the point. Low to high again, a deflection. And Hanner there, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 stops by Hanner on the play. And it's Ritson to the point. Turned over there. Villela tries to stop the puck unsuccessful. No call. Merlot taken over by Chicago. Chicago turning, flicking it back to the other corner, trying to get the Pens to overplay there, but Filiaggi with a stick on it. Turning, protecting nicely the Chicago defenseman, centers it from the corner. Played up high, another low to high play off Hanner's pad there for the rebound with Chicago. Chicago really pinning this line in. Penguins need to work and get it out. Spinning with it. Coming out, looking back there, 2 guys wide open, Hanner again. Standing on his head. The Pens are tired. Merlot in behind. He gets it to Villela. Chipped up for Filiaggi. Nixon gets to it, chips it in, and they take the heat out of a very, very hot kitchen. Coming back to Chicago, but the Pens force a turnover there. 1:20 to play. Whitson finishes the change for the Penguins. It's Wu. Wu in behind. Looking for Ofterhide. Chipped around him, but he regains control and sends it back in behind towards Wu. Spinning there, Chicago. The Pens with a little bit of pressure here. They needed this. Carter pressuring it there. It comes up and out. As Chicago looks to re-enter. Pressured by Starr in the back check. But the Pens forward forces an offsides. 2-2, 52 seconds to play period number 1. This has been a fun game. Face-off won by Chicago. They play a D-to-D and look for zone entry. It's played behind Starr. He's into a corner to get it. The dump and chase style of Chicago off there. He looks to come out. Starr cross check there. Now Ofterhide with the body. He little banging and I like it. Another bang on Wu. We got a full-on body check this time, and we will get that call. It's Jack Rio coming out with the puck. A delayed penalty. We got Rio and Wu. Wu into the zone with speed, but they are a step off sides. 12 seconds, 12.9 to play. And the Pens will go back to the power play. The power play line is going to be Lee, Real, and Brody Carter. Valero and Julius at the points. Chicago changing penalty killers. 13 seconds to play in the period, basically, 12.9. We're going to have a 4-minute power play for the Pens. It is a 4-minute, 1-minute bird. The puck comes out in front looking for Lou, but taken by Real. He stops. His pocket's picked. And we're down to 3, 2, 1, and a horn. The Pens will have 3:38 to play on the power play when we come back for period number 2. It's a 2-2 tie. Goals by Wu and Filiaggi on the play. Some really stellar goaltending for number 1 hitter in this one, as there was a stretch of time, probably about a minute and a half, where the Chicago really depends pinned in. He made a series of, I think, 4 or 5 saves in a row, and then followed that up with a couple phenomenal saves as they're sneaking guys in behind the D. As they switch from one side of the ice in the offensive zone to the other, they're able to sneak somebody in the back door. And the Pens D and forwards aren't picking that guy up quite as well as they need to. We're going to mute out some of the sound because the music's getting a little loud again. And we'll be back to you once we start the second period. We're going to switch sides of the ice here. We're going to throw 15 minutes up on the scoreboard. The Pens will be shooting at our end this time, so hopefully we'll get some good pictures of these high-end plays in their own offensive zone. The Pens are on the power play. It's going to be Parrish, Schub, and Evans. That rolls off the stick of Parrish. Evans pressures. Parrish gets back to it. He battles there and does come away with it. Turning nicely, using his body to protect and getting it deep. Carter Schub going to work there. Shuby banging a little bit of a battle here. Chicago comes away with it, picking it up and looking to clear. They get a nice breakout pass. A one-on-one play, driven wide by Osterheide. It's played into the Penguins' defensive zone corner. They look to come out, haven't done so yet. A battle ensues, and it's on the puck of Chicago. Oh, it looked like Brady Parrish got it deep. Now Carter Schub on the pressure. And able to get it deep. Just about 3 minutes remaining on the Penguin power play. A double minor for boarding in behind. But Chicago has possession. Until now, it's turning into the star. He snaps one up for Ritson. It gets through. He's got Filiaggi back there on the backhand, unable to connect. It got there, but he just couldn't quite pull the trigger. And then we played back up by Chicago to the stick of Monroe. He plays it over for Ritson. Ritson turns with it. Banks it off of a Chicago player, and they turn it back the other way. Ritson back on the puck, though. Comes out of there with it and plays it over to Filiaggi. He's got a little bit of room. He's got Wu. He's got Wu driving, stick tied up, and he comes free. Oh, just unable to pull the trigger for the pass to Ritson. A split second late and a 2-on-2 for Chicago. Carried in and centered. A beautiful centering play. And for the Chicago Mission. 2:07 on the Pens power play. We have a short-handed goal that went wide to the right, threw it in front. Nothing Hanner could do about that one. He's coming left to right. And they slipped it right up over the blocker side. Filiaggi Ritson again. Off the stick of Ritson. Turned over there, Chicago takes control. Pressured nicely by Filiaggi. He gets a stick on it, and it'll be Wu getting to the puck. Scattered by Mission. And they play it around to Filiaggi. He stops and looks. Decides one way, looks for Wu, the other. Wu with a beautiful pass to Ritson in between. He's looking for Ofterheide just past his stick. He's pressured, but he keeps it at the blue line. Bringing it out of Chicago, but the Pens are now going to be offside there. Austin Wu winds up at center, crossing over, driving with power. Skates into the middle of the stick in his way, but kept by Ofterheide. Played up for Ritson. Ritson chipping it deep, looking for Wu. Wu didn't see it, but he does get there for some pressure. Chicago looking to break it out. Penguins make at least part of a line change. Chicago gets the center, dumps it in. 1:13 on the power play. The Penguins trail 3-2. Taken and brought out by Ofterheide. He looks for Real, but Real is turning the other way, and we'll have an icing on the power play. So that breakout attempt, Real was cutting to the inside, and Ofterheide threw it to the outside. And that's why we have the ice. And period number 2, 3-2. Chicago over Pittsburgh in this one. Alright, Chicago wins the draw short-handed, throws one towards the net off the pad of Hanner. Maybe Evans in to get it. He turns with it and looks for the breakout and hits him. Oh, and brought on by Real. He's got speed and he's got Carter. He plays it past him. Coming out. It's still loose. Jack Real gets to it, wedges it free. Carter turning with it. Brody Carter in behind. Plays it back for Real. Real turning. Looking for the point. He's tied up there. And Chicago comes the other way. 33 seconds on the Penguin power play. Pressured by Evans. Puck in the corner. Brought up and out. He's got Jack Real on a breakaway. Jack Real coming all by himself. Firing off the blocker. The goal is played up by 43 Evans. The end of this power play. 11 seconds left. In comes Real. Finds Carter. Carter finds the back of the net. Jack Real at the end of it. Line shift. He's trying to change and got the breakaway. Got into the offensive zone. The puck comes free to the corner. And he's able to win possession and find Brody Carter back door with 7 seconds left on the power play. So we have a power play and a shorty on that 4-minute exchange. About 11-19, number 3. Austin Wu wins the draw and Carter's shoot goes to work. Intercepted by Chicago and they come through center. Blazing with speed. The back-checking Paris getting a stick in there as the shot sent the blocker of Hanner. Comes out to the point. Played D-to-D up there. Played in behind. It'll be Wu. Wu tries to turn with it, loses control in a dangerous spot, and it's sent back in on Hanner. Wrapping around attempt here, met stiffly by 34 Ofterheide. Played up to the point where Paris pressures. Sent to the net, deflected, and it stays out. Comes right to the stick of the Chicago player, and he's unable to pull the trigger cleanly. Paris with it now, but the Pens are pinned in. Turned over again. Turning with it up near the point. Sending it back into the middle to a wide open player. A stick gets there. As they center it, it's now underneath a ton of people, including the goalie Hanner. Sliding in was Will Chicago with another stretch of heavy pressure on the Pens. The Pens are kind of throwing pucks up high, but their defense is there keeping them in. Chicago plays a very good low to high game. Their D open at the points. And when that puck comes out to the point, the Pens are trying to fly out of the zone, and Chicago's being disciplined, keeping a guy deep and trying to make the Pens work to get it out. And when they turn it over, they got players open in front. More pressure from Chicago. They work it deep in the corner. Looks like Evans working there with Ritson. It comes through to the it's Ritson again with Starr. Evans circling, sending behind for Villella. He tries to stop. Turned over. Centering pass. Off a stick. Off a shot off the pad. Puck in on the back of the net. Battled for there and kept in by Chicago. They're looking for that board shot. Pressured at the point by Evans on the D-to-D. A deflection sent just wide. Sent back out in front it comes. Another shot. This one stopped and gathered in by Hanner. Mr. Hanner with some 2010 robbery in Detroit. 3-3 tie. 9:23 to play. Period number 2. It'll be Will at center. Real. And I believe Bradley Carter is usually his line mate. Off the right, he looks for the breakout, and it does come through to Jack Real. Jack Real overskoots it on the half wall. He looks to regroup. The Pens send it back, but in comes a nice play by Chicago. Toe drag around. He stops the back-checking Penguins. Come up with it, and they've got a player up ice. It's Jack Real. He's unable to get it off his skate, and it's into the offensive zone, but it's an offside play. Offside at the Chicago blue line. This is great for this Penguins team, battling for every inch of ice out there, being tied with a very skilled Chicago team right now. Chicago wins another draw, but it's Jack Real lifting a stick, puck free. Both guys go to the ice. Austin Wu follows on high there, but Chicago comes away with it. David Merlot with the point. Chicago gets it up to the blue line, and I believe in offsides. It's tough to see from this angle. Well, you won't see, and we may not either. 3-3, 8:35 to play. Period number 2. It's going to be Evans, Paris, and Shubidoo. Chicago into the zone. Pull around the stick of Julius. A shot wide, and it'll be Paris with some speed out over the blue line. Taken away from him and followed on by Evans. Evans into the offensive zone. He busts free, comes in, wraps around, dunked. No call. Well, I don't think that would have been a trip anyway. Belly just coming out to play the puck. Evans picks up his stick, finds it, gets back into play. Paris to the puck. Evans plays it back to the point, just off the stick of Julius, and the Pens will regroup. Julius with it. He plays it up for Paris. He circles into the zone. A toe drag, unsuccessful, but Evans follows on. It's off his stick. He's checked from behind. Carter on. Played up ice, and the defender fell down. Now it's a 2-on-1. Flipped over to the other player for almost a breakaway. Hanner with another blocker stop. But blue line toe drag, a dangerous play, a centering pass. Cranked in on Hanner, he makes the save. Played up to the point, and it's past the defender, and just unable to skate through it was Paris. Pinned down in the zone, and Evans clears at the center, but not the whole way down. They played D-to-D, and Chicago will re-enter. They really have had some of the better possession time. The Pens with a couple chances. They're phenomenal so far. He grabs that point shot with traffic in front and holds on. That'll allow the Pens to get a much-needed change, and we'll see Wu, Filiaggi, and Ritson, two of the 3 goal scorers for the Pens. Point for Chicago. The Mission played in behind. Pressured there, taken by the Pens. They look to regroup, and it's Austin Wu coming behind the net. He is forechecked hard. Plays it up wide. Pressure there from Chicago. They got the Pens pinned in behind their own end. They do get it out to the stick of Filiaggi. He comes with speed, but he hadn't gained the red line yet. And it'll get the whole way down, and it'll be nice. 1 or 2 more strides. That's a tough spot to see it. As Filiaggi was looking for the streaking Ritson. With the defensive pair of Starr and Osterheim. Here's Wu with it. Wu's looking, coming with a massive amount of speed. Plays it up just past Filiaggi and follows on. Countered. And right past Osterheim comes Chicago. They make it a 2-on-1. He pulls it. Forehand, backhand. The stick of Starr in the way. A centering pass comes through. And a shot off the post and in. Puck turned over just inside the Pens blue line. Chicago countered, made it a 2-on-1 as they got past the left side defender, Osterheim. Made it into the left corner and fed it back out in front. where there was a wide open mission player, and it makes it 4-3 Chicago. Every time it's happened, the Pens have made the comeback, so let's see if they can do it again. This has been a spirited, fun game. A lot of playmaking, a lot of hard work. These kids are playing hard. The Penguins up to the blue line, not out. Shot blocked, and it comes to the stick of Real. Real trying to go between the legs of the defender, but it comes on to Evans. Evans pulls it. And he's cross-checked to the ice. And now we got a boarding call. They should get both. We have a body check. Just one, it looks like. Just Evans cut to the middle, looking to get the shot, and he is thrown to the ice. And then the same young man boarded Carter into the wall. But it was a little bit of an off angle, so it's probably a good non-call, especially after getting the first one. Evans and Brody Carter go to work off the draw. Evans plays up for Carter. Carter looks behind. Jack Real looking to pressure it. Waving, he bodies off a Chicago player. Brought on. Jack Real reaching and unable to get control. Into the zone comes Chicago. They center, nothing there, and out come the Pens. It's 34 Ofterhide. He's got Evans and Real. Evans shooting, deflected, just wide. Real in for it. Ofterhide to it. Ofterhide looks to battle, but out comes Chicago. Played up and off the shoulder of Paris. Another attempt, no further than Julius. He plays it in. Pens with some pressure here. Looking. It's Evans again. This time, he missed one by! Beating it on the left side. A pass from Julius to Evans in the high slot, and this time, he won't miss. Burying it past the glove hand. 4-4 power play goal. Your Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. And Rue and Paris come back out. This Pens team seems rejuvenated. Rue's stick tied up in the skate of a player. They dislodge it. And the play carries on. It's Carter Shube with pressure as Chicago enters the zone. Shooting blocked nicely by the Pens defense. Battle in the corner, Chicago. It's Hanner with the puck. They continue to whack at it. Hanner lets the Chicago player know he is unappreciative of that kind of treatment. 4-4 tie. Second period, 4:09 to play. Face-off won by Chicago, sent towards the net. The Pens gain control and look to break out. It's Brady Paris. He's up ice to Rue. Rue onside. Into the zone. Into the corner. Turning with it. Loses control, but Paris is there. He bodies off a player. Comes to Shube. Still in for Paris. Paris interfered with a little bit. Shube will come onto the puck. He's got support from Rue. When they puck support, they force turnovers. There's Shube. But Chicago is able to play it up. Austin Rue hanging back on that one. And there he's there to make a play 3-on-3. And it'll be Carter Shube coming out with it. He's got some speed. He looks to cross. It comes to the stick of Paris. 1-on-1. Wristing just wide. Blocked by the defender. We got an interference call. An interference call looks like on Chicago. 16 for Chicago heads to the sin bin, and the Pens will go back to the They've scored 2 power play goals in this game. They've given them a shorty as well. We're going to see the line of Evans, Ritson, and Filiaggi. Merlot and Ofterhide, the defense pair. Evans loses the draw into the corner. It's played up, but no further than the stick of Ofterhide. He plays it back in for Ritson. Filiaggi. It comes off his stick, oddly, right to the defender, but stopped again by Ofterhide. Look at the puck. Past the stick of Ritson into the corner and broken out by Chicago. Taken there by Evans. He's got speed, plays it up. All the way across. He hits Filiaggi, and he's in all alone on a break. Goes to his backhand, and he goes to the back of the net. His own end. Hits number 10, Filiaggi. That's the second time they've connected in this one. Sends Filiaggi in, down the left-hand side. He goes to his backhand and gets it over the blocker side for a 5-4 Penguin lead. 2:39. To play period number 2, it's 5-4 Pittsburgh. Austin Wu pressuring the puck, but Chicago comes in. Pens doing a better job skating through the puck here in these later parts. Rejuvenated from the fourth goal, they add number 5. And the Pens come to center. It's real dangling around a number of people. He had a chance to chip it to Wu there, I think. But he goes in and pressures. He gains control. Comes to the stick of Wu. Jack Neal centers, looking for Brody Carter again. Brody Carter pressures and forces the tote over to Villela, but it's off his skate. And Chicago will take control into the offensive zone. Battled for there and sent deep. It'll be Wu again behind the net. He's pressured and it comes off his stick. Penguin defenseman plays it up, but again stopped at the point. That's where they create a lot of danger when the Pens try to exit and can't. They do the point and it's turned over to Wu. Wu to center. He goes around one and has control. He's into the zone. It's a 3-on-2. They stay onside. Wu drives deep. Turns with it and it's taken away. Back comes Chicago 3-on-2. You have Carter and Real back checking. Carter breaks it up. Real gets to the play. He's got Austin. Austin Wu, he tried for the pass and it's just intercepted by Chicago, and they come in, stood up there by Starzy. Jake Starr in the corner, battling hard. Believe the Pens gain control, but it'll be Chicago turning it back. Still in the possession of Jake Starr as he goes from left to right, now back to the left again. In the left-hand corner of the Pens defensive zone, no one in front of the net. There are 5 guys in the corner. Hopefully they come out with it. They do not. They did spread back out and cover in front, however. Puck comes to the middle, picked off by Julius, and he turns it over to the blue line again. Danger. Oh, what a save by Hanner, and then he bats it with his stick from behind. They hit the kid in front who gets a one-time tip. Hanner gets the glove on it. It falls in behind. Hanner swings around with his stick and sends it to a corner. What a play. Pens play it up and they're finally not able to get it out. Holy heavens, 3-on-2 in front of the net. Hanner again. This shot blocked. Every time the Pens try to get out and Chicago stops it, they're net for Pittsburgh. Hanner again with the glove, holds on to 3 seconds to play in period number 2. And it is all Shakur. The goaltending of Hanner has been the difference in this one. Chicago wins the draw. They're going to get a chance here. Send in on net. Not enough time. End of 2. Here from Chicago. So we ended the first period tied at 2, I believe. And in the second period, the Pens went down 3-2, tied it at 3. Went down 4-3, tied it at 4, and have taken the lead. On the second goal of the game by Luca Filiaggi. It's Penguins 5, Chicago Mission 4. The Pens have been pinned in their hand for extended periods of time. William Hanner has been a huge part of this game. Huge part of this game playing in net. He is just stunning out there. The Pens are at their best when they're skating to the puck and back checking. They also need to get it out over the blue line. When they try to break out of their end and Chicago stops them, that's when almost every one of Chicago's chances comes from. Either off the rush or when they're stopped at the blue line, they throw it in behind and all the Penguins are headed out of the zone. And there's nobody left with number 1, the goalie Hanner. He's done a fantastic job of doing just that. We're going to give you a little bit of a peace and quiet here. And we'll be back live in a minute. And we're about to drop the puck here in period number 3. Penguins get control of that. But taken back by Chicago, and the swooping Evans overskates the puck, and there's a blue line turnover again. We'll see how long it takes the Pens to get it out of their end. Turned over at about 48 seconds. 14:48. Off the glove and over the net. All this pressure coming because of a turnover at the blue line again. Played in behind the net. Chicago sets up, goes low to high. Kept in at the point. Sent back down in behind where Ofterhide will get to it. Ofterhide trying to chip it up and out of the third. Back out in front. Another shot. Battled for. And it's Paris coming away with it. It's tipped off his stick as he tries to exit. Another turnover trying to exit the zone. Over 30 seconds since the first turnover, and they're out with 14:06. It's Evans carrying wide, looking in front, getting it deep. The Pens need a change. Does come to Merlot, fires, and he gets through! The puck pops out to David Merlot coming in from the point. And like a fine line, Merlot tickles the twine. David Merlot, number 5, low to high. Penguins lead. The Pens trying to make a late change. Referee says, nope. Pens get it into the offensive zone, pressured by Filiaggi. Ritson now. Ritson in. Finds Filiaggi. Chest. Pens with another scoring chance. Played in behind. It's Wu. Wu turning. I think he went between his legs on the net. Finding Filiaggi. He's tied up, and out comes Chicago 3-on-2. Pens were unable to make that defensive change they wanted, even after the face-off. And Chicago gets it in. It's the stick of Julius, pinching down the defender, and Chicago outnumbers the Pens and plays it back in behind. Dump and chase. It's Merlot, the most recent Pens goal scorer. His head's up. He finds Wu. Wu with speed out of the zone. Looks opposite side, finds Ritson. Ritson in. Dangles, dumps, and gets it changed. It'll be Evans on the pressure. Evans in behind the net, forcing the Chicago player wide. Then the turnover comes. Evans looking for the shot, falls down. Gets back up and back in the play. He keeps it in the zone. It comes to the stick. Oh, just out of the reach of Real. Played back for Star. 77 Star. Possessing. Looking. Shooting up. Looking for Real. I think he came off of Evans. Evans will come through the puck. Loses control a bit, but Brody Carter there to cover up for him. Evans, unfortunately, unable to get control of that. And it rolls off Carter's stick. Into the blue line, but offsides the stick of Jake Starr getting in the way there. Forcing the offsides on the Chicago Rush. A great job there by Starr. 6-4. Pens lead 12. 17 to play, period number 3. Evans loses the draw. Chicago takes possession. They're in, they fire. Chest. Little snow spray. Pens will make a line change. Bill Carter, Real. Oh, they make a D change. Off their hiding Julius out there now. Set in, but no further than Julius. He looks up, looks for Real. Had him. But it's just off. Intercepted by Chicago. Jack Real to the puck. He skates through. Play to the point to Brody Carter. 3 Pens again headed out of the zone. And Chicago turns it back the other way at the blue line. Blue line turnovers. Brody Carter battles in behind. Now Ofterhide comes away with it. He plays it wide for a non-existent winger. Played out in front. Real unable to get to it. His stick was being held in front. Chicago plays it in behind. Penguins. Chicago working it around the zone again, playing it into the middle. Played wide by Julius. He's having a good period here. Real on with it. He turns and has space. He's got space and speed. 2 dangerous things for number 11, Real. He's also got Evans. Real angled nicely into the corner, and Chicago will take over and try to break it up. They reverse and side to side, and they played it in behind, and he's got a step. But he's against the stick of Star, and the stick of Star comes out on top of that one. Austin Wu to the puck. Loses it to a Chicago player, but it's followed on by David Merlot. He's into the offensive zone. Carrying, playing it wide, looking for Real. Real at the end of a longer shift here. Probably going to need a change. Woo pressures. Forces a turnover to Star. The big shot from the point. Blocked in front, and out comes Chicago. No further than Merlot. Merlot turns it the other way, but Chicago intercepts. Brady Paris, body and puck. Battle ensues. Chicago plays it further where Woo chipping it on, looking for the stick of Jake Star. Star loses possession now. Chicago will play it back in front of centering pass. Ben's doing a little better job covering in front, and it comes to Real. Real to Woo. Woo to the offensive zone. Real needs a change. Finally getting off. And it's a 3-on-2. But it's a 3-on-2 that goes off sides. 9-4-9. Third period, 6-4. Pittsburgh over Chicago. The Penguins over the Mission. Austin Woo wins this one. Back to Valella, D to Ofterhead. He plays it right back to Woo with a little bit of room in the middle. Stopping, starting, and hitting Brady Paris. That play will be offside to the opposite side. Carter Shue getting in over the line a step too soon. 9:41 to play. Period number 3. Woo wins the draw. Paris takes it into the offensive zone. He throws one towards the net. That finds the glove of the netminder. Offensive zone draw for Pittsburgh. They haven't had too many of these. They've had some success on them. Penguins would like a little zone time here. Woo wins this one again. Looking for Valella, but it stays with Woo. Shoots. Comes free to Paris. Paris in front. Shooting. It comes off the goalie to Woo, who sends it just wide. Another high-end scoring chance for the Penguins. Woo loses possession. Carter Shue pressures. Trying to force the turnover. Chicago switching again with a nice breakout, but Woo there to force them back the other way. Finally they come out, sending it the whole way down. It will be not far enough for icing though. Valella takes possession. 2-4 checkers. Pens changing behind. Danger here. A shot from out front, blocked nicely by Ofterhead. On goes Ritson. Ritson into the neutral zone. Turns it over there. The stick of Evans ends this threat, however. Ritson bounces off of a player. Toe drags. Fires! Oh, I thought he got the corner. It scoots wide. Again, we're far away here in the third period. Evans gets to the puck, but unable to get control, and in comes Chicago. On the rush. 3 Pens back to break it up. Jake Star out. A little hook from behind, and he lets the pickpocket go, trying to fire back door. Evans, off his stick again. He's had a great game, but he's also had a couple of those passes just really come off his stick at inopportune times. And there's a short side goal. Short side, glove side, possess it, okay? A short side shot, as many saves as Hannah's made, it's stuff that would go through, but you know, the kid saw a little bit of a hole there, and he's been a talented player, number 3 for Chicago. Makes it a 1-goal game with 8:01 to play. Played into the Chicago corner. Woo's there. Penguins with a little bit of pressure, trying to get that 2-goal lead back. Austin Woo battles. Tied up. He gets bumped from behind. He gets bumped from in front. It comes free to Real. Real shoots. Save made. So Penguins answering with a little bit of pressure here after Chicago makes it a 1-goal game. 6-5 the score. Woo, Real, Carter, Ofterhead, and I believe that's Star. Nope, Merlot. The other twin tower back there. Pressured by Carter, pressured by Real, comes to the point, off the stick of Merlot, and Brody Carter will get there, but Chicago will beat him to it. Centered, A back check from Wu. He's tripped up. And a battle will ensue again in the corner now. Playing with it. 7:20 to play. It's Merlot. Merlot battling with Chicago, and it comes away and it gets it to Carter. Brady Carter into the neutral zone and through it. Trying to go around a player, and the Pens will be offside. Pens will get a line change. 7:02. Here, number... Into the defensive going for Chicago. Pressured there by Carter Shue. Puck comes through to Evans. He flips one in front, looking for Paris. It comes through to Shue, unsuccessful. And the Pens will go to battle again. Chicago comes away with it, and they look to break out. It's the back check of Paris getting in the way of the break. Great back check by 24 Brady Paris. Jason Jerome will love that one. And now we're going to have a penalty. It will be a hook on Chicago. 6:29 to play. 6:29 to play in the third period. A hooking call on the Chicago Mission brings the face off the center ice. Chicago fans less than thrilled with the call. Shue, Paris, Evans, Starr, Ofterhide. The power play for the Penguins. The Chicago coach discussing the call with the official very politely and with... Wonder if that'll buy the Chicago team a call later here in this game. Evans with the puck into the offensive zone. And he's offsides. I think it was Shue again on that right wing. Entering a little too early. Neutral zone draw for the Penguins power play. Penguins battle here. It's pressured in the zone by Brady Paris. Out with it comes Chicago. They play it to the opposite side looking for another shorty. It's the stick of Shue in the way. Comes back to Ofterhide. Rylan Ofterhide looking to break out. Sends it up Shube's side and Evans will skate to it, but beaten to the puck by Chicago. The pressure forcing a potential turnover as Paris gets to the puck. And it's Shue backing in. Shue battling. Chicago comes away with it. Centers it for the breakout. The stick of Filiaggi in the way. Turning with it is Ofterhide. Ofterhide with it. He chips it to Filiaggi. He's got a one-on-one chance. Pulls it around. Fires it off the defenseman in line. 1:03 on the power play. 5:30 to play in the period. With third period Penguin power play at work. Austin Lewin behind the net. He's got Ritson and Filiaggi with him on the back end of this power play. It goes to Ritson. From Filiaggi in behind, he sends one wide. Wall and brought out by Chicago. With some speed, he splits two defenders. In all alone and buries one. Split the defense of Julius and I think Merlot back there. Short-handed, 35 seconds left. And it's a 6-6 tie game. 5:04 to play. This is why we come, folks. What a game so far. A great individual effort from Chicago there. Julius with the puck plays it to Merlot. Up to Ritson. Ritson tries the one touch to Wu. But it's offline and taken by Chicago. They look to come back. It's number 11 again. In offside. Chicago short-handed. We'll get a line change. 19 to play on the power play. Fuller, 48 to play in the game. 6-6 tie, all square here in Detroit. It's the Pittsburgh Penguins lead in the Chicago Mission. Face-off won by Pittsburgh but taken by Chicago. There and into the corner goes the puck. He plays it up for the point. Sent back in by Chicago. Jake Starr will take it there. And Evans will follow on. Evans for Real. Off his stick. And Real will follow up through the neutral zone. Played in behind himself. He curls with it though and does get it in. Evans tries to play it deeper. Doesn't get it very far. Real chops at it, no luck. Evans will take control. Sends it right back into the Hornets' nest and back comes Chicago. A little regroup there might have been in order. That's alright. The stick of Valera in the way almost ended up down the other way. Nice job there. That's Brody Carter will go to work. The stick of Valera again in the corner. Working hard. Brody Carter on for it. Sent up but not out. Jack Real pressures but skates away. He's got to continue through the puck there. I think he thought he was going to see a D-to-D pass. Valera reversed to Starr. Starr headed up ice. He looks and he's got Evans who catches it. He makes a move and he's in the hole. He fires. He hits the post. Oh dear, getting the post on a break. He made a real move around the defenseman. Just found iron, folks. Chance to take the lead there. That's right, the Pens turn it in. It's Jack Real, but he's at the end of the long shift. Tries to play it wide around. Unsuccessful. Down goes a mission player. No call. The Pens look to turn it. It's Paris this time on the puck. Jack Real at the end of a long shift. The trailer for Chicago, firing short side, no good. Pens buried in their end, 2:52 to play. They find Austin Wu and he brings it to center ice. He's got Brady Paris crisscrossing with him. Plays it through nicely. Fires a shot that's blocked in front. Played up but not out. It's Julius looking back into the corner. Well, we got to pressure, guys. We can't wait for them to pass. Pens do that pressure in the left-hand corner, unable to see what's going on. But it's not Chicago with it. It's Ryland Osterhead, I believe, coming out and firing one high and wide. Sent up and out by Chicago. No ice. Not going to go far enough. Osterhead back to it. He looks up ice to shoot, finds him, looks cross ice to Paris, finds him, looks to the middle to Whitson. Whitson in, off his stick, trying to cross over into the defender. And Filiaggi's on with pressure. It's Evans and Filiaggi. They've connected twice. Here's Whitson with the puck. He battles hard and gains control. He's got Filiaggi going to the net. Hits him. That shot sent wide. Brought back out and sent down by Chicago. It'll be a race to the puck. That race is going to be won. Oh, it will not matter. It'll be an icing call. 1:31 to play in an exciting 6-6 tie in the third period between the Chicago Mission and the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. It'll be Evans, Whitson, Filiaggi, Valera, and Merlot. We're going to stop and play here. Not sure what's going on. I don't think Chicago has enough players on the ice. They rectify that issue. And Evans wins the draw, tries to get towards the net. Takes it there. Pressured. Penguins, I believe, have control. It's battled for in the corner. Who's going to come away? Who wants it more? 1:15 to play. Now it's Chicago coming out with it. Filiaggi falls down. It's a 3-on-2. They're way offside. No call. Broken up by Merlot though. Merlot throws one off the backboard. It'll be Evans. He hasn't come off his stick. Pressured by Filiaggi though. Back pressured by Evans. Chicago into the offensive zone. 1-on-3 a shot. Gobbled up wonderfully by Hinner. And the Pens will have a D-zone draw, 47 seconds to play in the period. We're going to see the speed of Wu, Real, and Carter on the ice. Starr and Osterheide, the D pair. 47 seconds of madness here, I'm sure. Real with the puck. Trying to move it. Unsuccessful. He's banged down hard. But he looks good. Brady Carter comes out of the scrum with the puck. Comes around one player. Goes to the ice. Almost was able to find Wu. But the Chicago team will counter. They get it a 3-on-2. The centering play broken up by Ofterhide, played to Star. Star up the ice. 10 seconds to play. Jake Star carrying the puck. Fights off one. Into the offensive zone. Falls down in a corner. 2, 1. And works. I do not know if we will have overtime. I believe we do. We believe we will have an overtime period. I do not know the format. Will it be 5-on-5, 4-on-4, 3-on-3? We've seen 2-on-2. I have no idea what we're about to see. But I do know it will be exciting hockey. It will be 5 minutes, I can tell you that much. 5-minute overtime. 5 minutes of fury, 5 minutes of fun. A little Rocky playing in the background, folks. I believe 4-on-4. We're going to see a couple already today. Julius and Ofterhide on the back end. Evans pokes at forward, but it's taken by Chicago. Chicago turning with it, finding some open space. The stick of Ofterhide in the way, and they let the counter. Lots of space out here right now. Turned over to Chicago, and they come back, which should be a 3-on-2 here. Played in front, right on Henry, he covers. 22 seconds in, the Pens are going to make quick line changes. Trying to stay fresh and fast. That's what they're deeper, but this Chicago team is highly skilled and very good. Wu wins the draw for Villela. Villela possesses, turns, and looks to reverse. Nice job there. He finds Jake Starr. It's off his stick and right to the Chicago player. He turns, centers, got a teammate looking, trying again. Pressured from Villela, possessed by Chicago, back to the point. Low to high, shot up high, gloved by Henner. 4:16 to play in the period. We're going to see Paris and Ritson. Depends with their third line change in 35 seconds. I love it, keeping fresh. Keeping fresh and ready. Bo Ritson on the draw. Not usually a center, but does a nice job. It's tied up and brought up off the stick of Ritson again. Spinning with it is Chicago. The lack of pressure there gives them some space. Plays it back there just through the wickets of Villela. And Hilbert Battle is good in the corners. Will he come out with it? 2-on-1. Outnumbers Chicago. But Villela comes out with it. Looks for Paris. He was unsuccessful, but Ritson carries on. He finds Paris. Paris coming in wide. He's got Ritson with him. Stopping, pulling up. Playing it further into the Chicago end. The Pens need puck possession here. Ritson turns with it. He's got the puck. He comes out. Penguin defense pinching low. He's got some help. Comes off the back of the goalie. And back comes Chicago. 2-on-2. Merlot to challenge the puck. Does so incredibly well. He's up and he looks for Carter, but he's just behind him. Paris still on the ice here looking for a change. Brody Carter turns with it. Brody Carter up out of the Penguins end, ridden down. No call. Oh, yes, call. From behind, bankety spankety doo, and it'll be a 4-on-3 Penguin power play. This could get interesting. Ton of room. Maybe it's 5-on-4. No, 4-on-3. It should be 4-on-3. It is 4-on-3. Evans and Phil Raji back out there. Evans loses the draw, which would have been a big win. Chicago comes in. Star in the way. Chicago takes it wide. Pressured by Ofterhide nicely. Now Evans Sent back towards the point and out of the zone for Chicago. And they look to spend a little bit of time here, folks. Spend a little bit of time. He's offside. An offside play. 6-6 tie. 2:40 to play. A minute 38 on the Penguin power play. It'll be Phil Ryan and Evans still off to Harden Star. Evans loses another draw. Into the zone comes Chicago. They play it just wide. Ofterhide looking for Star. Chips it to him. Now the Pens have a little bit of no room there. Nice pickpocket. And nobody wants the puck. Evans turns with it. He'll take the puck. Plays for Filiaggi. Again, go! He's got Evans into the zone. Coming in. No close mission. He finds the back of the net. And the Penguins win in overtime. Filiaggi and Evans on the give and go. After the Penguins scores today, and this time Evans made no mistake about it. Finding the back of the net, burying the puck. 7-6. Penguins win. Oh, Penguins win. Cameron Evans' second goal in the game. 2:12 remaining in overtime. A give and go in the power play with number 10 Filiaggi through the neutral zone. Evans played it to Filiaggi and took off. Filiaggi hit Evans back, and there was nobody between him and the back of the net but the goaltender. And this time he wasn't going to pipe the post. He was going to bury the puck. Bonus hockey and an overtime win for your Pens Elite. 2-0 start to the season. 2 quality wins over 2 high-end teams. Thanks for joining us yet again. I can't wait for tomorrow morning. Let's go.